We have found it. We have found it. And it's going up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com by the end of the show. The Washington Post with Obama telling his people to take the images of him with hope and change and put it on stop signs in government buildings. Now, we're not saying that. We're saying put it where it's legal and lawful in your area. You know, where people put posters up, which is all over downtown. You see posters, put it up there so they can't say you've done something wrong. They're on the news saying you can't put it on a power pole and that we're criminals, hate criminals, that it's racial. But the Cato Institute's defending us. Sorry, not every criticism of Obama is racist. And they go over it. But, man, they are really coming after us, and they are scared of this. So put more of the posters up, but don't put them up on private property. Put them up where you know, like in downtown areas or bulletin boards or like, you know, you always see the abandoned buildings that have just all over them. People are doing that there, but I guess they may selectively enforce. There could be ads for furniture and ads for lost dogs and ads for the local hamburger place. I guess we should just give in and say, okay, we're going to let you selectively tell us we can't put the posters up. But Obama can be in the Washington Post and tell everybody to put his up. Now, YouTube's censoring us. YouTube took down 2 of my videos, not me joking around like the Joker to promote this contest. That's why I did that. But serious ones where I said, it isn't about Obama, it isn't about Bush, they're puppets. Let's come together against the New World Order. Obama's really a fascist, but he's just a front. The posters aren't racist. They're removing those because they don't want us to come together. And I remember a few months ago talking to Darrel Rundus, who's done a lot of big successful things in the past. I said, he said, I'm going to start something for the people's own YouTube. And, there's a lot of other video sites out there, but this is going to be one where UDoNews.com couldn't beat the URL. He said it was just available. Wow, that's Providence. Just the letter U, DoNews.com. And there it is. It says, coming soon, Darrel. I would imagine we need to have you up for a main interview when it's ready to go.
Well, we should be ready to release it, or should I say unleash this on the public Monday. So
good.
Hopefully we can get down to Austin. Forgive me for not getting in the studio today.
Well, that's fine, but we want to have you when you officially launch it. So in the next few weeks, once it's up and going, we'll get it up. But tell us about UDoNews. Well, first off, what do you think about Obama's in the Washington Post saying, put my image up on stop signs? That's a quote, and I have his official White House letter. But then my listeners aren't allowed to put them on power poles.
Well, that among many, many other selective prosecution or selective constitutional enforcement, it's good for them, but it's not good for us. In fact, the one question I'd be asking all these politicians at these town halls is, if this health care is so good, why aren't you doing it? If it's good for you, then I'll do it too. So I'll do it if you do it. Everybody believes in the golden rule, right? Do unto others as you'd have them do to you. Even people who don't believe in God believe in the golden rule. So if it's good for us, should be good for them. Let them go first. What do you think?
Well, I agree with you, and I want to get into some more of those issues. But Darrel, tell us about what UDoNews.com is going to look like. What's going to be happening?
What it's going to look like. Let me tell you what it's going to be. See, I don't want this to just be some new cool website. Sure, it's going to be like YouTube. You can upload videos. You can also upload audio. So you can record conversations with your politicians or your tax collector when they're railroading you, and you can post them into your own blog on our website, import the audio, and do a story that wraps around that audio. So we're going to have a lot of different media available to people to do, for the news they do. But let me tell you what's really my hope and my prayer for this thing, okay? Because I'm not in this for the money. You know that. What makes this different than YouTube is the fact that we're going to pay you for the news you do. So you can continue to just let your news get tossed down the tube, or you can go to UDoNews, post your information, post your story, and we're going to pay you for the news you do.
Well, that's a great idea. And we do need more alternatives. I think it's a great name. It's going to have a lot of different functions. I know you got some great IT people. So we should see this launch next Monday. I can go to UDoNews.com and start uploading videos?
Absolutely. In fact, let me just give you an example, Alex. I Googled your name on YouTube, okay? You've got a video here that you, I guess, produced 2.7 million views. Let me ask you a question. How much money did YouTube pay you?
they paid me $0. They selectively will do it with some people. We asked, and they said, no, we don't want to be an affiliate with you. And I've been told that, well, I got videos with over 3 million, 4 million, 5 million views actually on there, that a regular person who they do a deal with would probably be paid about $50,000 for that.
That's right. So we want this to be more than what...
No, YouTube makes money off me, but then still erases what they don't like.
Well, exactly.
I mean, they act like they're doing me a favor, but they actually want us there.
No, they're making money off the masses. So you listen close, America, okay? Look, I've already made my money. I'm doing this to create a community, an internet community that's certainly of, by, and for the people, okay? This is your website. This is going to be a community of independent news journalists who get up, get out, they grab their camera, they grab their cell phone, their recorders, and they start doing news. Because, as Judge Napolitano said at the Tea Party in Ohio, there is nothing the government hates more than for us to expose the deeds they do in darkness with light, the light of the camera. He said the camera is the new gun. And I agree with him. I think that's what's my passion now. It's why I'm doing this whole thing. And once again, it's not about me. This is all about the news you do. So here's how it's going to work. Let me just spell it out for America so they really get this, Alex. Every single quarter, when we get out of beta testing, which should be about January, every quarter we're going to pay out 20% of our ad revenue. And we're going to distribute that ad revenue, that 20%, to everybody. I don't care how long you've been a reporter with UDoNews. I don't care what content you produce. As long as it's your content, it's original content, you produce that news. You can take news clips from Fox, do commentary on it. News review is what we call that. Whatever it is, it's got to be creative, it's got to be original, it's got to be factual, it's got to be good, hard-hitting news. But at the end of that quarter, if you got, let's say, Alex, 10% of the total views on our website, you'd get 10% of that ad revenue.
Now, that's exciting, and it'll take a lot of bandwidth. We thought about doing something like ourselves. I just don't have the funds or the energy to try to raise the money to do something like that. So I'm glad you've got it, Darrel, because for those that don't know, for us, when we have a video that gets like 30, 40,000 views, we've had Google erase our flu emergency report. We posted it, and I forget, it was like 40, 50,000 views in a couple days, and that was a couple $1,000s for me to have to pay. And we've got pretty good pricing on bulk bandwidth. We're using, 100 terabytes a month now or something? In between everything or more? Yeah. 75 terabytes, but we've got 100. Sometimes we go up to 100 then. That was
believe me, Alex, I've counted the cost, and I'm willing to roll at minimum $1 million of my own dollars into this, okay, before I ever even think about breaking even, in order to create the platform for the people to share the news that everyone in the world needs to know.
Well, that's good, Darrel. I should talk to you behind the scenes. I want to make sure you're getting the best price on bandwidth. I mean, are you using big CDNs?
Yeah, that's the only delay. We'd be rolling hot right now. We'd be going live right now, but I want to make sure all the CDNs are in place so that if they hack us or if we get an abundance of views all at one time, that there's what's called load balancing among those CDNs as well. So that way it's fast and good or bigger and better than YouTube. And once again, look, you can keep uploading all your videos to YouTube and let the big corporate Googles of the world make money.
No, exactly. You go on YouTube and you promote things like UDoNews.com and other things. And so what we do is we never quit YouTube. We battle there, but we battle on other fronts as well.
Well, what I'm saying is don't buy the lie the corporate media has told us that, we got to go viral. Think about this. You produced one of the greatest documentaries, in my opinion, in the Obama deception. All right? Now, hundreds of thousands, millions of people have watched that, and they got to watch it for free. That's wonderful, and that's great, and we all love your heart, and we love your commitment, and we love the thought that, hey, you just want to get the information out into the hands of the people because, the truth sets people free. But at the same time, I believe every laborer is worth their hire, and that you should be paid and compensated for the work that you do. So, once again, you can continue to put them on YouTube all you want, and that's good, but once our ad revenue starts to go up, people may want to think twice about putting them anywhere but UDoNews because at least you're getting paid for every time someone views.
No, I think it's great, and then that funds your operation. I'm just able to fund it with DVD sales. Unfortunately, as the free quality gets better and better on the web, we see the DVD sales go down, but we've got other ways of raising money. And I do see it in the future, a couple of years from now, where we may not be able to operate because one DVD gets sold and it's free everywhere in that same quality. I'm kind of destroying myself, but we don't have any future anyways if I don't. But no, that's what's great about UDoNews and the rest of them. That's why we sell T-shirts and sell the DVDs and hope people will buy them so they have them in the higher quality at Infowars.com or get things
well, this way you're going to get the best of all worlds. You can continue to do what you've been doing, but you can also be getting that residual check. Just think, years from now when the Obama deception is still getting views, those are count towards your clicks, towards the total percentage that you get paid for the news you do. So you'll get the best of all worlds. Look, once again, my heart is in this not for the money. The love of money is the root of all evil. No, I love people, and I care about my country.
Yeah, but Darrel, I know, because you've been a big contributor, actually, to this office. People don't even know about that, and you've owned quite a few big successful companies.